Okay, so Isaac Okoro is giving Jalen Brunson the lane right here. So Donovan Mitchell's got to get over here and double team, right? Okay, Dean Wade needs to be up. Okay, because if this kick out pass gets made to Grimes, he's just coming here and Donovan Mitchell's rotating over here. It's a simple X out. But I mean, there's no double team coming, and you just give the... Okay, in transition here, Max Strus is playing off his back foot right here. Quentin Grimes has a full head of steam downhill. Donovan Mitchell's got to sprint back and get underneath the three-point line. Stop. Okay, he's got to get over here with his feet set in a defensive stance so Max Strus can play up and force Quentin Grimes into where this help is right here. Okay, now I can stunt. I can recover if my feet are set. But all Max Strus does is backpedal, doesn't send him into any help. And, I mean, how... Gotta be a switch. It's ball screen is set beneath the three-point line right here, okay? And it's a slip, okay? So Isaac Okoro can take Mitchell Robinson. He's not a post threat. And Evan Mobley can get up. You have help in the gaps here, help in the gaps here. The Cavs don't switch, so this is wide open. Gotta stop backpedaling in transition. First of all, Evan Mobley, it doesn't matter that you're guarding here. He's got to be sprinting back to get in the gaps. And then if you're Dean Wade, stop. See, Evan Mobley's got to be coming this way. Okay, so now Dean Wade can play up. Jalen Brunson, you force him right here where there's some help. But Evan Mobley's not getting back to the three-point line, and Dean Wade is just backpedaling. Bad gamble from Donovan Mitchell. Just guard Emmanuel Quigley. Stay in the gaps here. Instead, you gamble here. You don't get it. This is the issue with drop coverage. Stop. Okay, Evan Mobley can get up here and take Emmanuel Quigley. You have help in the gaps right here with Georges Niang. Okay, Craig Porter can get underneath. Isaiah Hartenstein is zero threat offensively. So you run drop coverage. Now, so Evan Mobley's got to come guard the ball here, right? So when this shot goes up, Isaiah Hartenstein has a clean lane to the rim. Look at this. Evan Mobley can't start boxing Hartenstein out till he's in the charge circle. So where's this offensive rebounds coming right back to Isaiah? Go back up with it. Cavs doing here in transition. You don't worry about the ball when it's across half court like this. Why are all of these Cavs players right here standing around here when you got Dante? Someone's got to get over to Dante DiVincenzo. How did... Okay, when you double on Julius Randle, the help's got to come from Isaac Okoro right here, okay? Because then on a kick-out pass, you're just going to X out. Donovan Mitchell's going to come up here. Everyone's going to rotate over. You're sending this double team at the rim. Stop. So right now, no one can rotate to Mitchell Robinson, so that's a dunk. And R.J. Barrett's wide open. That is a... Okay, if Jalen Brunson's going to be standing at half court, Isaac Okoro's got to get over here and get in the gaps. So when Julius Randle comes this way, I can stunt, and then I can recover to get this dribble picked up. Again, or we're going to double, and then we're just going to rotate, and then you rotate down. But again, so you leave Dean Wade going one-on-one with Julius Randle, mismatch, and then you end up doubling at the rim. So even if this layup was missed, look where Mitchell Robinson is, right here to put it back. This is unreal. How does this continue to happen? They're ISOing Randle again on Dean Wade. Here's where your help has to come from. I'm either stunting and recovering, or I'm doubling and then we're rotating. See, again, look at Evan Mobley's going to come over here now and try and double. So what does that do? There's nobody to rotate onto Mitchell Robinson. So you're just giving up this offensive... If you're Dean Wade and you're giving Jalen Brunson this angle right here, then I got to get up and force, and it makes sense because Donovan Mitchell, he needs to get over more, but we have help in the gaps right here. So I got to get up and force Jalen Brunson here. My feet aren't level to each other. So if he comes back this way, my whole body's going to have to turn around, and this help's not going to be able to get there in time. So you let Jalen Brunson go away from that help. The gap help from Max Strus doesn't happen until Jalen Brunson's in the lane, and it's too late. Bad gamble from Donovan Mitchell. You go under the screen, fine, all right, but there's no seconds. Just slide your feet. Why must you gamble like that? You don't get it. This is a complete disaster. First of all, Max Strus should be over way more in the gaps in a defensive stance with his feet set, and Isaac Okoro has to force Jalen Brunson this way. Your feet aren't level to each other, so if Jalen Brunson comes this way, you're going to have to cross your whole body over, and the help's not going to even get there in time. I mean, he's in the paint. You don't even get help. Okay, so they're going to ISO Donovan Mitchell right here. Stop. This is where your help comes this way. Your help comes this way. So what is the problem here? Over. This is where we want to bring Jalen Brunson. You have your help coming, but you let him go away from that help. Gah! Again, why you're giving Emmanuel Quigley this angle here? Why are we not forcing him into where there's all this traffic of defenders? Why am I letting him go where there's nobody to help me? Can't be any thinking right here, okay? If a handoff, a fake dribble handoff, there's no thinking. Okay, we're either, this is an auto switch no matter what, or it's not a switch at all. See, you're thinking, you're talking about switching, so now two people go to Josh Hart, nobody goes towards the ball. Don't understand what's going on. Georges Niang is coming to help here. Now, as Hartenstein comes through, that's fine. Now, Tristan Thompson's the one that steps up and is in the gaps and is helping. But Hartenstein's cutting through. Why is Tristan Thompson going with him? Georges Niang cannot be worried about helping right here, okay? The help's coming from Amani Bates, and he does a great job right here getting in the gaps on R.J. Barrett. So if you're Georges Niang, stop. You got to be focused on battling with Isaiah Hartenstein, getting low, moving him out of the paint. This is a size mismatch. Why are you worried about help? We don't need 5 people guarding the ball. So now Hartenstein needs to put... Communicate in transition now. Sam Merrill's going to take the ball. He's got to say something. So Niang knows to come over this way. There's no communicating. 2 people are guarding the ball. If you're Craig Porter and Sam Merrill, just get back. Any motion towards the ball's gambling. And why are you trapping Josh Hart? Just get back. What is this? So now a hit-ahead pass happens, and the Knicks have numbers for no reason. This is an all-out disaster. You don't guard like this. Your back's to the baseline, okay? And you're over. You're seeing ball. You're seeing man. You're in the gaps. Same thing with Donovan Mitchell right here. Back to the baseline. Now you got a down screen right here. Stop. Okay, this is either an automatic switch without talking. It's guard to guard, so we're switching this every time. Or then Sam Merrill would get attached and show, and Donovan Mitchell would chase over the top. But... Why are the Cavs defending? Who cares if Emmanuel Quigley comes off the screen this way? All right, we'll either switch it or we can hedge it. Something. But so instead, you're forcing Emmanuel Quigley. You're fine. I got to get up and force him into this help here. Because again, my feet aren't level to each other. If he comes this way and turns the corner, I'm going to have to cross my entire body over. I'm not going to be able to slide my feet. This is unbelievable.